Hello everybody and welcome to this third episode of 18 Under with Innova Discs. We're currently at Krokhol Disc Golf Course, which is rated by you the third best course in the world. So I'm really excited to show you around and show you how I attack these holes for 18 under. Let's get it! Let's get it! Alright, we're at hole 1 at Krokhol Disc Golf Course, 180 meters, slightly uphill. Got the OB running on the left side, so main thing here is just keep it wide. Going with a kind of glidey SOCKIBOT destroyer here. I like that.
So I know you moved to Oslo,
Yeah.
so this is probably one of your home courses.
Yeah,
now?
absolutely.
Is it also one of your favorite courses?
Yeah, for sure. Or it's in my top 3 for sure. It's a great course, and I'm really lucky to have it so close to my home.
Yep.
So and to get to play this course pretty much whenever I want. It's a real treat. I'm really lucky. Woo! Just over the rim. It's in. I like it.
What we got here?
It's a nice glow hook lab KC AVIAR. It's a new addition to the bag, but I'm trying to work it in. It's like a main putter. Okay, start out with a birdie as planned. But hole 2, 202 meters. Probably one of the most challenging par 4s out here. The hole just becomes so far if you're going uphill the whole way. But first shot's a big turnover, which kind of pans out at the end of the flight. Going with a kind of broken in star destroyer. Got a tailwind here even, so need to give some Anheuser.
Fading back to the fairway left side.
Center cut.
That's pretty sick.
You can barely see the bend here, but the basket is kind of hidden over the top here. Fortunately, we got a higher flag at the top of the basket, so I have something to aim at. But what I'm left with here is probably a shot that plays about 90 to 100 meters. I'm going just straight at it with my YETI Pro AVIAR. Pretty much just full power. Full power putter throw, at least. I like that.
Yeah.
And now for something completely different. 84 meters, just straight ahead. At the end of the gap here, going with the classic AVIAR. Probably the straightest putter ever. Hole 4, 124 meters downhill. Just throw Nice new rock, a stable rock out wide on a hyzer.
That's the coolest print I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's really nice. Got it as a gift from the guys I was staying at PCS Oslo Open. Drop.
Not many days a year that it's this perfect out here.
No. Like, right now we're playing kind of late, so that's even better because we don't have that much wind and we almost got the course to ourselves, and that's a luxury.
All right, we see hole 5's basket there in the distance, 175 meters away. Par 4. Are you licking your chops?
Yeah, definitely. Going with a slightly stable bottom snap destroyer. Same disc, I've got Eagle here with Blast.
It's pretty sick.
Yahoo! Hole 6, 77 meters. Also kind of technical wood shot. It's like either a slow panning mid-range or putter, slightly stable. What I like to do here, throw like a low kind of spike hyzer, just to keep it. With throwing a hyzer, you make the profile on the disc really like a lot slimmer. So it's not that much chance of hitting the tree, or you're making the disc smaller, pretty much. We're going this year's SEXTON FIREBIRD, new addition to the bag. Like a lot so far.
Woo! Yeah!
We're just a couple of days from the Norwegian Doubles, and just want to give a quick shout out to the guys working on the course here. Looks awesome with the wood chips and T-pads and stuff. Great work. Kudos to Lasse and Halvard and the rest of the crew. Well done. So hole 7 here. It's a par 4. First shot, just trying to play for position. So about the flat-ish spot over there, going wide, kind of pushing like a mild hyzer, baby hyzer with luster TEEBIRD tree. It's nice. Keep it wide. That's the point here. Don't want to end up left. Yeah. Right. We arrived at the second shot here. Going pretty straight. YETI Pro AVIAR into the green. Throw it nice, kind of nose up to make it stop and not, and like try not to go too long here. So nose up, floaty, to make it stop.
It's the golden hour.
It's the golden hour. Hole 8, 106 meters. Kind of specific gap over there, going over the field, but into a like a tight gap, and then it bends kind of drastically to the left. So I'm going with a slightly broken in Thunderbird here, just to get some glide forward before fading in. The miss here is going too far. You don't want to fade out too early, so trying to punch it nice and flat into the gap. Skip.
Nice skip, I think.
Yeah, I think it's on the dance floor. Almost at least. Okay, the 9th hole is probably one of the more funky holes on the course. It's an 85 meter par 3, but we're going up some levels here. You can either go like a sidearm flex gap on the right side. I think the easier shot here is just throw a big ol' turn over any. I'm going slightly stable rock just to have it kind of pan out and have a little more control over it. Yeah, that's up there.
Var den langt unna, eller?
Jeg tror den var her ute. Her. Snart etterpå.
Peter. Kampen brenner.
Eldste triks I boka.
So how's your English, Lars?
Oh, it's pretty good Norwegian English.
So you're the main course designer, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Can you tell us the story of how this property came to your knowledge?
Just a really short story. We had another property going on just around the corner, and that didn't work out. And we just came and checked out this place. And of course, when we saw the fantastic area, we just had to make it happen. And as you can see on the film, the area is fantastic, so it was pretty easy to design a epic course.
Huh.
And of course, a lot of input from other people, and
Yeah.
yeah.
And some
Really
help
good.
from a couple of guys that's working around the clock on the maintenance, right?
Lasse and Halvard and Ola are the people who has worked much now before the Norwegian Championship Doubles. So we have been five people who has been the, what do you call it?
The core.
The core group. So it has been it's been a dream come true.
So Peter's okay. Wow.
That's super pretty.
Basket of hole 10. First hole of the back nine, of course, and also the first hole in a stretch of holes that can only be described as one of the most beautiful stretches in the world.
Yeah, for sure. We got a nice stretch of 9 holes, 9 stunning holes. And this is the first of those 9. So it's a 126 meter par 3 downhill, so doesn't really play like 126 meters. But you could throw like a putter or mid-range straight at it, but I feel like that's a little inconsistent way of playing this hole with the tight OB. So I'm actually just trying to find the easy play, and for me that's just a big spike hyzer. As long as I find like a aiming point, I'm super confident I'm able to just spike it down there really close. Going with the Halo destroyer, a good old faithful.
Yeah.
All right. Signature hole time. Hole 11, 149 meters. Definitely, for being a par 3, it's a big boy par 3. So throwing kind of flippy-ish SOCKIBOT destroyer just to get the most push and glide out of the disc on the hyzer. It's pretty much like a full rip, full controlled rip at least. Little left, might have a putt from there, we'll see. Sick! Hole 12. Probably one of the hardest par 4 on the course.
And the most beautiful, right?
Yeah, it's probably the signature hole out here.
Yeah.
So 267. First shot is just all 4th position. Try and land as far right on the fairway as I can land, but not go OB right. Going Lasse TEEBIRD tree here, just to try and have a soft landing. Get left.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
It's perfect. Barely kept myself from going OB right here, so really happy with landing to the right, because then I can go like a hyzer flip turn on my second shot. Really comfortable with hyzer flips, so going nice understable T-bird here. Gotta roll.
No.
Hole 13. Push the tee pad a little further back here. Was there before. So push it back about 10, 12 meters. Just making it, going from like a mid-range throw into like a full worthy fairway driver shot. Going Color Glow TEEBIRD 3 here. Nice and smooth, flat through the gap. What? That was so lucky. 14th hole, par 3, 91 meters. Here also they push the tee pad a little further back to make it, just to make the first initial gap a little more challenging. But it's basically just a straight shot. Need some distance control here because the water lurks right behind the basket. Going with my Hogorm DX Rock from my friends at Ørland Frisbeeklubb. Thanks for the rock. Yeah. Just behind the basket. Woo. Hole 15, another par 3, 106 meters. Pretty open on the left side. If you want to go access the green going from left to right. I like to access the green going from right to left here, just to keep away from the OB right. So going overstable star RANCHO rock, just out flat on the right side and have it fade in softly into the green. Yeah. Another big boy hole here. This is the par 5, hole 16, 300 meters. Not planning on playing really aggressive here. I can play pretty safe and just divide the hole up in shorter pieces. I'm still able to get the birdie. So first shot, just play for position. Don't really want to make a mistake of going OB here because then I'm placed on the drop zone. Going Color Glow TEEBIRD 3 is pretty much my straightest disc. I release on hyzer.
Yo.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so I'm standing up where I can see the basket. Peter's down here, left with about 200 meters. He's trying to divide this pretty evenly. Standing with a TEEBIRD 3, a Champion TEEBIRD 3, a disc with minimal skip. He tried to give himself a 100-meter look with a putter. All right, we've arrived at your 100-meter mark.
Yeah.
Just shy of it. Probably around 103, 104.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I said you had a look. I don't know why I used those words, but at least you have a good chance for an up and down.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just gonna try to make the most of the room on the right-hand side of the basket, just to prevent it from going down the hill to the left. I'm going with my straight YETI Pro AVIAR. Doesn't have a lot of skip. Doesn't really have a lot of action left or right. So it fits this shot perfectly. And it goes really far. Yeah, just inside the circle.
Yeah. That's the putt you know, right?
Yeah, it's like
Pretty much,
done it before, maybe.
pretty much the exact same shot as maybe the deciding shot of the Norwegian Championships 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, had a putt from over here in the last round. Had to make it to have like a cushion going into the 17, which is an OB island. So went for it then, made it.
Yeah, that was sick.
Such a good memory.
The sun has set and it's getting darker. We reached maybe the last true signature hole of the course, with the signature bridges and the walk of shame and the walk of fame and everything.
Yeah. Super cool touch. The hole 17, it's a 115 meter par 3 into this OB island. So going really beating AVIAR X3, which is probably the most controllable putter I have. Pretty straight with a slight fade to the left. Really consistent, really dependable.
Yeah.
But we reached the last hole for today, but before we push for 19 under, I want to take time to thank all for all the great feedback on the last videos. We never imagined that much great feedback and all likes, shares, everything. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't seen the videos or subscribed, please consider. Helps out a lot. So
Let's push for 19 under.
yeah, let's do that. Hole 18, par 4, 210 meters. Basically a wide open crush, but have the OB lurking on the left side, so need to have something a little flippy here. Going into my kind of glidey, flippy SOCKIBOT destroyer. That's crushed.
Yeah.
Last shot of the day. I'll play a nice soft sidearm hyzer here with my Star AVIAR X3. Just wanna put it on there. Soft. Okay. Nope. Perfect. Down.